Hello, Divine Feminine. I hope you are doing well. Tense energies coming through right now. 8 of Wands, 3 of Swords in reverse. Oh, I was getting messages and then I stopped for a second. I'll always come back though. Oh yeah. I really like the light right now. I was looking as they were like arranging my crystals, and I really am enjoying like the light coming through. They had me separate the moons, but I do get the feeling that your masculine is, if he's watching you, he's really, that's very pleasing to him. It's drawing him closer to you. There's something about the energy, and they're specifically talking about like the light coming off of you, which is really interesting because all that light, she's sitting in the water and she's actually under the lights. So something about the way that you look right now, the way you're, oh, so cute. The way that you're appearing in their eyes is very loving. So that's an odd message, but it's like the quality of the light is just so beautiful, and it's lighting up all of my, this is my main transmitting crystal. And I will say when I first got it, it was very, very active, and now it hasn't been active for a while, but it feels active right now. And it's mostly because this light coming through is activating it. And that's like the light coming through you is activating you. So let's see. We'll do thoughts, feelings, and actions, yours and his. I'm not going to make it a long reading because I think people are just pressed for time right now. So we'll just do a few. That's so interesting. I was getting that energy earlier today. Is there a loss of hope right now? I don't think. I think the feminine's so tired. That's interesting. The sixth, that third eye chakra could be playing a role in this light situation for sure. Because I just feel like the masculines are seeing you with their third eye and like their heart almost. It's so interesting. It's just activating like their upper chakras. And this is like the color, right, of the crown and the third eye. And you know, I mean, I feel like they resist. They resist that spiritual awakening so hard, but I feel like they're going to, it's no more resisting. Olive green. Which one, Spirit? And, oh yeah, they did want me to do this first. I just disregarded everything they told me at the beginning. They want to sing the fire for each of you. Okay. I'm going to take that. I think any kind of, if you get any kind of hostility off of them, I feel like you should ignore it. Starfish. Infinite possibilities. So divine feminine energy. Bat. Rebirth is assured. Yeah, we saw the death card too on those. And then in between, life is a mystery. The 8. So we have had that coming out lately. And then Buffalo. I think this is abundant universe will provide. So they're asking you to have a lot of faith in the infinite possibilities while he goes through this rebirth. And this is all I'll take. This is going to annoy me right here. Okay. I'm still healing wounds from a past relationship. Take your time. No rush. Okay, Divine Feminine. Let's see what you're feeling. You're thinking. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. I feel like it's so interesting because I don't really feel this, but I know what is coming through here. And that is that there's like another layer of healing to the self-worth for the feminine. And I feel like some of us are going through a period of like not feeling our most attractive. Like maybe at the beginning of the year or something, we were feeling really confident, really attractive, really like, and this is a deeper layer. It's like not about the physical as much. I think this has to do with the rejection wound, and you see how there's like roots growing off of it? It's like the roots need to be pulled up. Like you may have gotten most of the weed or the whatever analogy you want to use about I'm good enough to do whatever I want. I'm good enough to have him. I'm good enough. And I feel like a lot of us have done a lot of work around this. And they're saying, yes, you have. You've come a long way. But if you don't get the roots, when his energy comes back, it'll just all like flourish again. Okay. So I think I got that message across. They're saying like that you have to dig pretty deep for it if you want it out. His thoughts. I miss you. Brown. Adjacent possibilities. 5 of Swords. I'm pretty surprised the I miss you came up in upright. Look at that. That's crazy because you know, they're talking about the roots here. This card says earthy, natural, fertile plant seeds reground. So that's crazy because they were actually showing me like a shovel and they're like, you're gonna have to go really, really deep to get all of it out because this is his plan. He is planning. You know, I always think of that as the inner child right there. And the inner child creating conflict within when, especially around communication, it seems here, he's holding back. He wants to say that he misses you, but there's a lot of other doors open right now, which doesn't necessarily mean people. I can feel my throat going. But it's like, what is the spirit? They're giving me a lot of things about seeds. It's like, one thing I've always learned from like my mentors is like an oak tree seed has all of the attractive energy in it to attract all the components that seed needs to grow into the oak tree. It's like the blueprint or the pattern that is there. And this is what they're talking about. Oop, got chills. If you really want to grow yourself, into something that you want to be, that is different from the blueprint that is given to you. I'm not sure why they're being so dramatic about this, but it's like you're going to have to change the frequency of your seed, of your blueprint, of your beliefs, is what that is. And, okay. It could be around marriage, around your female lineage, around your sabotaging patterns, around the give and take in a relationship. It's all these cards right here. Oh, man, sorry. So I'm getting all the things at once because this is important. You know, the Master Teacher card 22. It's like, you may say and do all of the right things, but in your subconscious, there's still some kind of sabotaging pattern here. You know, your female lineage may hold a pattern of lack or low self-worth, or, you know, kind of being manipulated by masculine energy. Let's see how this plays into it. You may have grown up in a single parent household, and so you may be used to one parent is responsible like for everything. Or that may be the masculine and you may be willing to comply with that. You know, there's a pattern here where you guys are learning to speak up and not be such people pleasers, not be so neutral, not be so willing to just give up everything that you want. You know, you have two portals here. These are both portals, like spiritual portals, and they're stable. You have a 4 and a 3 and a 2. And this is almost like, I feel like it's going like that, going back to zero, going back to the root. My life has changed so much since meeting you. I feel like there is not a recognition here of that. Like, even if he agrees there's something different about your relationship, I really, 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 with these cards, don't feel like he's told you his feelings about it. And that is something I think that plays into making excuses for the masculine energy to not express their feelings, to not do the emotional work in the relationship, to make it stable, to make it grounded. This is all about stability and grounded energy here, and you not getting it, right? Ace of Pentacles Hierophant is incredibly stable, masculine energy. Okay, actions. 4 of Pentacles, Angel of Love, new growth. I'm so scared of change. Well, scared or not, you're going to do it. So that's amazing. There's going to be an opportunity here. Could take till spring. I think for some of you, it's in winter. And you know, we've had like repeating cards, but look, it's basically the same person doing the same thing. One is holding back and one is basically putting their heart on display. And you are going to come out of a period of not being able to express, not being confident enough or healed enough or sure enough of, you know, of that rejection wound and abandonment wounds, where you're going to say to yourself, I may be feeling a little bit of fear around this, but I'm going to do it anyway. And it's okay. If I say what I feel and he doesn't reciprocate, or he doesn't feel the same way, or he doesn't say anything, it's okay. this is healing, right? This is healing for you to stand in your truth and your power. Wow, strong masculine energy here. And I love to see this throat chakra card in the upright. He's really overthinking everything he wants to say to you, but he's being pushed. Not only like angelic forces here, telepathically, he feels your energy. And that's a really weird thing for someone that doesn't have a spiritual basis for it or open to understanding. This may be something that most people don't get. He may think like there are crazy voices in his head, or he may think like he's going crazy. There's a lot of that coming up right now because there's so much light being poured onto the planet. And I think it's causing him, both these cards are cards of hearing things in your mind. And this is a card of, spirits of the forest. And this is a card of communication. And, he's got these like golden, almost flaming wings, and then his throat chakra all lit up, and this cup of love in his hand. And illumination of the crown. So I definitely feel like this card is what's coming. Maybe some of them have gone through it. Let's see what the relationship's going to look like. You want it this way? Okay. Yeah, so death and rebirth. 3 of Wands. Plans are changing. There's a return. I don't know. He can't really win in life without you. There's so much. Look at that. Sacral, solar, and third eye. Spiritual sight is awakening. And it just makes the connection to you stronger. I let my doubts and fears get the best of me. He's realizing that now. That's a profound realization here. Everything I do for our future. And I feel like that is this card here. You mean the world to me. Things are changing very much. There's very much a big change coming here with that world card. Even if he's a very fixed energy, when you know. You can't, when you see something, you can't unsee it. When you feel something, you can't unfeel it. And I think he's been running from that for a while. Let's see, what cards can I use to figure out what's going on here? Something is happening or has happened or will happen that shifts. Yin, never-ending story. You may just take your energy back or shift your energy. Yin, breathe. There's a lot for you here about meditation, and meditation gets you into such a higher vibration if you can cut off yourself from the what is, right? That's the power of meditation, is that it allows you to go into the void, not the void, but like infinite possibility, which I think is what they're talking about without starfish. I don't love meditating, but I'm also kind of naturally in a meditative state often. Like my brain isn't always on thinking wise, like I have it turned off. No place like home. Reversed. The fates with the stars. She has these iridescent angel wings. Not for you. Interesting. It has a chessboard with a fortune cookie on it. And then serendipity, bottom of the deck, breathe. So meditation. New life in reverse. Here and now. She's also in the water with a bunch of stars in the water. Something's happening here. I don't know. I get this feeling he's trying to be strategic, especially with that adjacent possibilities card. And you're just like, do what you want. I'm good. I'm just vibing. I write and text and delete them. Love or above, sun. Feeling insecure. I look at your social media because I'm curious about what you're doing. This is intense. And I want to say this is still intense. Seeing signs, serious energy. Aligned action, Cancer energy. Diamond light. That's the light that's been coming in. Scorpio, Sphinx, sacred geometry. It's a diamond light. It's a spiritual light. Gemini energy. I wish I was braver. He's going to get braver. There's going to be action that is going to move things forward, and it's going to be strategic. I don't know what it is. Whatever this is, you know, I hear a lot of times like people saying like, oh, he'll show up where you are or whatever. He may. I think it's more strategic. Like, we'll take it. Date. Separation. Heart with a key. I knew that X card was going to come up. Golden mirror. Healing heart. Ugh, this is gross. Okay, seduction. Cassette. He may actually, I've said this before, and it's not for everyone. He may actually call you to talk about somebody else or a breakup or how to heal from toxic relationships or addictions. I would be very, very careful. That's just my opinion. Because this energy is difficult. His heart is not open. His heart is hurt. I mean, there's a reason for you to know it. But you're saying like maybe this is like this fated moment that if I don't take it now, I'll never get it. And he's saying, no, I'm playing games with you, and I hate to say that. Feel connected, talking about you to others. I am lost without you. Emotionally unavailable. I am ready. I am having wild thoughts about you. I keep writing and deleting texts. My intentions can be selfish. You drive me crazy. I mean, he's attracted. Look at, I'm very attracted to you. He's attracted, but he's not going to fully open up his emotions. And he's doing this for selfish reasons. So as long as you're fine with that, he may like not be getting attention from people because I feel like his energy's contracted and he may be used to getting a lot of attention, and I feel like he's not right now. So he may come to you and be like, get some attention. It's not all bad, and I'll tell you why. It's because it's requiring a lot of courage for him to do whatever he needs to do. Saint Germain and Venus. So take that with a grain of salt, you know, like take it as you're just going to have to use your intuition. Look at call to action, and then Kalima, facing fears. He is being called to face his fears. I just want you to act with wisdom and try to not project is what they're saying. Like I really saw how I was projecting. Like they allowed me to actually see that I was projecting all of this kind of romanticized energy onto him, and it wasn't true, and I should have been romanticizing my own life. Teacher, music, sexuality. So I know it's very easy to project onto them and like take everything that they're doing as like a sign or to mean something. Look at more star energy. Blue galactic dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. That's crazy. Access cosmic wisdom within the higher service. Okay, so we got confirmation there, which is beautiful. Yeah, whatever I said about blueprint, I don't remember what I channeled, sorry. So I know I said blueprint because it was a specific picture that they gave me. It's almost like you're building a house, which is kind of cool looking. But it's like they're saying it's the house of your higher heart. I did a meditation with my shaman, and she did that. She had me like build the house of my higher heart. It was beautiful meditation. Okay, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they let on. Under that, nothing. Okay, so number 1, I want bumblebee jasper. That's pretty. Pyramid, and we'll do the ankh. And the little shell wants to come out here. I found this little shell on the beach, and I thought it was just the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like a moment frozen in time. Okay, the bumblebee jasper. The Shekinah, heart healing, pure white dragon, and twin flames. So for those of you looking for confirmation, there you go. That's a really strong pile. And to be honest, twin flame cards haven't come out for a while, but they're coming out now. And I feel like it's because this masculine's going through so much. Okay, the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Heart healing, dioptes. These are energies. If you want to meditate, call them in while you're meditating or having a quiet time. Even if you're reading, you can ask like, dioptes, come please tune my heart to the frequency of your heart healing vibration, or ask the dragon to please come work with me while I sleep. Transform your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty, and let your wings of light grow and expand. And then you have the twin flames card. Your passion ignites. So very beautiful energy here. Okay, the pyramid. You have Venus, again, who showed herself several times. Hematite, grounding. Which I talked about grounding, I think. That really stable masculine energy is very much an energy of grounding. The golden orange dragon, and this comes out so much. The dragons with the quills, there's 2 of them. So you may write or you may read people that you might get your information that way. That's a sign for you to ground that energy. You got manifesting miracles. Your dreams soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And then expand your light for ascension. Be peaceful warrior. Help those in need and remember your magnificence. So that's some beautiful energy right there. And the third pile, the Ankh. Lady Nada, self-love. That's weird. I was moving my kunzite around. I actually haven't had it on my table for a long time, but it's one of my very favorite stones. It's not showing up as pink as it is, but for twin flames and working with self-love healing. The magenta dragon, acceptance. Okay, so this is very much working on accepting, heart awakening, self-love, transformation here. Heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Self-love with the kunzite energy. The magenta dragon enables you to bring forward your soul's wisdom. Awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. And then we have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay, so if you'd like a reading from me, I'm going to do it now on my Stan store, and it will be same day reading. And you can check that out as soon as I get them up there, hopefully today. And it will be an audio, not a video, I believe. I'm testing it out. So I have 2 more of the ones from Etsy to do, and then those will be done. So that is all. You can put some purple hearts in the comment box if you want to claim this. If you have any prayers you want, I try to look at the comments daily, and I will send a blessing to you. Thank you so much for being here, liking, subscribing, and sharing, and supporting my channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you.